about to do a face mask. It's either the Deep Pore Cleanser, the charcoal face mask, clarifying face mask, or the Generation Clay. This is a clay mask. It's a brightening clay mask, and this is a charcoal mask, and it's a deep pore cleanser. I'm gonna go with this because last week I did wear some makeup a little bit more than usual, and I want to use something that'll really get into my pores. Yeah, it says help provide radiant skin while detoxifying clogged pores. 100% vegan. I didn't know if non-food items had gluten in it. But we'll do this one next week. I'm trying to get back in the habit of blackface. I remember I was in Kansas and I got into it with this girl. Y'all would never believe the reason she started some like beef with me. You know what she said? She came back and she apologized to me, and she told me, she was drunk at this time, but she told me the only reason she started some shit with me was because she heard I was from Chicago, so she wanted to see me, y'all. But prior to this, when she did, at that moment when she started some with me, she saw what she wanted to see for sure, because I guess I just get rattled up easily. It's just part of my personality. We're going to talk about that a little more on another episode. But no, we're going to talk about that on this episode. It's just going to be at another time. I do feel like I've been playing myself really, really small for a lot of years. I've been adjusting myself accordingly to the environment, to the people I'm around, to the situations, instead of just adjusting those things. I don't need to adjust myself. I need to adjust those things in my environment and the things that make up my whatever I'm around. I need to adjust my atmosphere, not myself, which is why I can confidently come on here and, you know, give you guys the tea, because it's true. Like, I'm not lying. Every single person that I've gotten like in a big, got into, like, you know, it was like beef, like it was beef and we knew it, like we didn't like each other. Every single one of them were cool, or we squashed it, or were cordial, or whatever. And so when I say Dallas raised me and Kansas changed me, I really mean it. Because before going to Kansas, after leaving Kansas, I realized I didn't want that many friends. When I was coming back here to finish school, I was like, I'm coming to university. I want minimal friends. It's just a trust issue. That's what it really blossomed. I've always had like deep-seated trust issues and like skepticism about people, because I'm a really good observer, and I soak up energy. But I cautiously was like, I am not getting in this. I'm not getting involved in that. I don't want. So one time, when I got to Denton, UNT, one of the first persons I met was someone that was in my French class. You know, I recognized her. She recognized me. I always thought her makeup, her highlight was very, very pretty. She's a dark-skinned African girl. You know, we were in the same class. And so one day after class, I was just like, okay, I'm going to speak. I'm going to tell her that her makeup is just really pretty. And so I did. I told her, I went up to her after class. I was like, oh, your makeup is really pretty. And she was like, oh, I think you're really pretty. And then so we started, you know, chit-chatting, and we made plans to hang out. I think it was that evening. And I actually met her cousin also, as well. And so come to find out, they smoked. And so I went over to hang out with them at their place. We smoked. And just to get to know each other a little bit more, I was new. I was a transfer, and they were also transfers. And that's also something we had in common. We were around the same age. We had, you know, things in common. So anyway, they're just, I'm getting to learn, about them. Remember, I'm friendly. I'm very nice. They didn't do anything to me. I'm coming here. Also, I have these guards up, but I'm also coming here with an open mind and a fresh slate and a new beginning. And so that is at the forefront of my mind. I'm not out here being pessimistic, but at the same time, my gut. That's when I think my intuition, my intuitiveness started kicking in after Kansas, because the time did come where I did start to sense some stuff, and we only hung out for about a week and a half, 2 weeks before they ghosted me. And how they ghosted me was they basically, fast forward, we're at a pool. Well, I invite them to a pool party that me and my new roommate that I just met, I'm also getting to know, heard about, were invited to. So me and my roommate went to this pool party that was at their apartment, and so I invited them, let them know, like, I'm here with my roommate, da da da. Let me know if you want me to come up or if you're gonna come down. I'm ready to see you, kick it. Got our swimsuits on. So yeah, that's the vibe I was on. And they never came out. And I actually never heard from them after that. She never responded back. And so I knew I was going to see her in class. And the energy she gave me, which was what I was expecting. For some strange reason, I was expecting that was that. I felt like that was just it. But the reason that I felt like we both just knew, like, was because I realized that they wanted a third, kind of like a third, what is, like, the Powerpuff Girls? Like, the girls from That's So Raven's Cheetah Girls, they wanted like a third Destiny's Child. I guess they could see that I was like clearly having boundaries and really wasn't like all woohoo all over them. How, I don't know if women expect other women just to do, and like that's proof of some type of loyalty or friendship. Or so when she walked in and didn't speak to me, I saw that as a blessing. Because my gut instincts was already, talking to me. And then when I seen that, and then she didn't come to the party, I haven't spoken, I was like, that's it, and that's a wrap. And so my relationships with my roommates, they were good. I had great relationships with my roommates, but there were times where I had to tell them, like be honest with them and transparent with them about just where I was with women and with females, because all my life, but everything ended up working out because of the boundaries, and I was able to speak, my concerns when I didn't like something. And it was either they were gonna F with me over it or not. And me and my roommates, we got along. But I dodged a bullet with these two individual women. And so that just kind of like leads me into saying, basically on my other episode, I feel like I was kind of beating around the bush with the whole depression, anxiety, psychiatrist, and if you really want to know a lot, you gotta like study what they know and all that stuff I was saying. So basically what I was saying is I am going to go see my psychiatrist and let her know that I think I have avoidant personality disorder. This is what avoidant personality disorder is. But then once that's confirmed, then I'll be able to talk about it more openly. And I am willing to, because I want, I'm documenting my journey, and I want to be able to reach as many. But once I get confirmation from her, I'll talk about it more freely, and we'll really have some great conversations, and we'll tie it into like my awakening and like my spirituality and just how things are going for me. But enjoy this poetry at the very end. Thank you for sticking around. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment if anything resonated with you, if you have a question or a concern. And I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you, and be the light in somebody's life today. In the year of coronavirus, where time doesn't exist, wrapped up in silence except the drip from the roof that the landlord gon' fix, self-love also comes in the form of not giving a shit, switching things up a bit. I have all this COVID time to sit up and think, and even now more than ever, our rhythm in sync. And I blush when you ask about my pastime. Besides do what I'm doing now, writing rhymes, I fantasize about my future 10 years down the line. Low negative energy snacks on me. That's why I'm a sucker for low body scenes. And fun fact, I can't lounge around in jeans because I like them so tight, thighs busting out the seams. We have a high vibe connection on an earthly level. It hurts because my ego gets into it. And I know ego must die for love to live. I don't know about you, but I'm going through a paradigm shift.
You can't keep running back to me with all those baby